Okay, hello, hello. Okay, hello, hello. This is working. What about YouTube? This is working. It's working as well. Awesome. This means... Let's click. We can start with the ladies. I think... Oh god, yeah, true, we fucked up yesterday again. So... we have to... try to just go positive somehow. Everybody wondering why I'm so early. I think I mentioned it yesterday, but I am not available for most of the day, so I have to get a quick and dirty stream out before I have to travel. And I hope I will be able to stream tomorrow. This will be the first test based on my condition, how good I will survive the party tonight. But anyways, let's just continue as always. This bishop is in trouble. I mean, he is triple defended. But also I can just do this. And if he moves, he loses his queen. He does not have an attack on me. So I think that's just it. You still don't have an attack on me though. Okay, can you find a way to win material? This often means the queen. What about this move though? This looks pretty annoying, but all my other pieces are not doing a lot. If I do this, he takes, I take, he takes, I just lose a pawn. That knight move was hella annoying. Yeah, but there's nothing. All my other pieces are hung over, laying in their bed. If I do this, I just lose my queen. I mean, I have to either attack his queen with hopes to gain more, or get my queen out of the way with an advantage. Wait, can I just do this and then take? Wait. Really, huh? What is the right move though? Oh. Didn't think about that move. Okay, I take that. I take that L. It was not the queen. Should get off that mindset of always trying to take the highest piece. What if a pawns looks dangerous? Oh, hell nah. An endgame. I mean, am I just not kind of fucked? If I do this, he goes there. If I do this, he has to take. I go there. And I'm blocking these pieces, but he just can go there. And if I do this, he can just stay. What if I do this first? Then he plays whatever. Then I do this. So he's forced to do something like this. And then I can just go up. I think that's it, right? And now it's got my... Okay. Minor mistakes there. Maybe I should be more patient as always. And we are closer to 1900 again. The fuck is that on my face? Oh, it's just a shadow? Weird ass looking shadow. Win his bishop. It's just a pawn again. I mean, if he moves that one out of the way, though, I can't just take. What about this move? And then this? Two minor pieces for a rook. I wouldn't consider this a winning a bishop though. It's just a trade which is slightly better for me. What about this move? You can't just take it. Okay, but what's the difference to this move? Wait, what if he just moves out of the way though? Actually, that's not good for him. I don't see a mating pattern there. Best I'm spotting might be forcing the queen to move away from the bishop to take that. Forcing the queen to move away from the bishop to take... Yeah, that's also what I'm thinking right now. The question is, the only way I see it is... I could... the problem is he could take me en passant. I do have this move, but... That's my issue right now, that I have too many options to attack the queen and I'm not sure which one is the right approach. I also think surely has to be knight and more. You think so? The problem is, if I do this... I guess he doesn't have... well, actually... He doesn't have a great move with the queen. This one would just hang my knight immediately. I kinda don't like to break the connection between my rooks with this move either. But he is forced to move if I do this. Where could he move his queen? I guess this would be one of his best moves. Let's say we play it out like this. And then I attack like this. Hold up. Okay, I'll let you cook. Oh wait, he can't move his bishop because I'm pinning him. Oh wait, he could just get out of the pin. If I do this, I don't have an attack on the bishop anymore. I think it has to be this. I'm attacking both pieces like this. So let's say he moves out of the way like this. I can just take immediately. I think that's it. Because he has no good square for his queen. Like the only good squares are this one, and this one, and this one protects right, rook, g3. I'm really bad with reading chess connotation, but you want me to... Wait, rook x knight? Doesn't this mean rook takes knight? Oh, you mean this? But then what? Then my queen is attacked. Yeah, I don't see that one. You know what? I think I want to try this one out, even if it's wrong. Wait, actually, what's the difference between this move? Wait, why can't I? Okay. Considering this because it opens the H file. Yeah, but if it's the puzzle even says it's about the capturing the bishop. So I'm trying to figure out how to focus on this. I'm right now thinking about what the difference between these two moves is. Like, I already calculated that this move seems good. Like, he can't protect his bishop and his queen at the same time if I do this, but what is the difference if I do this? I guess I allow him to go there, but that's kind of irrelevant, I think. Fuck it. Let's ball. Okay, I was right. And now I just take... like... because I don't care about the spawn. Yeah, okay, got it. Oof, rough one. You have a chance to beat me, can you find the checkmate? I mean, this? I hate to tell, was it at 6 AM? Oh, it's that late or early at your place? That's rough. It's in the middle of the day for me. But I guess you can see it on the clock. Wait, this one should be rather straightforward, right? Something like this. Actually, it's something like this, right? Oh, true. My cam is covering the clock. Yeah, it's 11 or 15 past 11 in the morning. Completely forgot that I have the cam in the corner. Okay, it's always this first. And then it's this. I also had European Central. Yep. European Central. Germany time. Or Central European time. Berlin, Germany. Let's say. Like I'm not in Berlin, but it's Berlin time. I think it's this. He can block like this. Oh, actually, wait. That's not true. I've seen this pattern a few times. I think it was this. Or was it? He has to go there. If I go there, it's this again. And then I go down. Yeah, I think that's it. Fuck. Wait, why was this wrong? Yeah, taking F, then you get the second rook. I mean, I can't do this. Wait. Why is it this? Oh, it's immediate checkmate. Nee, wait, what? Oh. Okay, okay. I thought it was about capturing this pawn. But it's just straight up checkmate. Damn, I didn't see that one at all. That one was crazy. Not a good day. I did. Yeah, slightly in the minus. Well, it happens. Let's get through the other dailies a bit quicker. It's either Konoha or Akatsuki. Let's get an late Konoha. Let's get even later. Who the fuck is this? But I appreciate your tips. Wait, who appeared this late? Let's try to get the arc first. Tips more like Rambling of a Caffeine-Derived Goblin. Well, you showed me some lines that I didn't even consider, so I consider this, yeah, tips helping, whatever. I consider it a good thing. Okay, I'm not getting the arc yet. Oh, wait, could it just be Kushina? Wait, it's just Konoha, it's not... It's the right arc though, what the fuck? Oh, wait, is it her? No, wait, it's a male. Shouldn't forget about that. I mean, Minato was introduced way late, earlier actually, in Gaiden. Oh, it's either a Jinchuriki or a Sage. How about... Still a male, don't forget about... Okay, it's a Sage. We don't have infinite Sages. I mean, Jiraiya is a Sage. Hagoromo is a Sage. Can't have it all of this, so I'm allergic to shonen. That's fair, that's fair. Well, you can see in my profile picture that I'm quite fond of Naruto. Wait, we don't have that many sages. Also, which Konoha ninja was introduced this late? At least older shonen pretend to have a story. Oh, you mean like older than Naruto? So like... I guess Yu Yu Hakusho, original Dragon Ball. Like, I'm too young for those. Like, not that I wouldn't watch them, but I basically started with Naruto, One Piece, and so on. I mean, Naruto's generations, yeah, exactly. Oh, wait, you actually mean Naruto's a good example? I'm completely lost. Who was introduced this late? As a Konoha, none. Modern shonens are basically aura farming animation first. Literally nothing that's even redeemable. You don't have to tell me about aura farming. So I do like JJK. I think that's one is an exception. That one is really cool. But I think Solo Leveling is absolute garbage. I hate it. I think it works if you like the main character, but if you don't, yeah, it's Jova. Wait, is it? It's one of the frogs, isn't it? I remember. One of those guys. Never mind, it's not one of the frogs. You're kidding me. Oh, it's one of Jiraiya's frogs. Yeah. Now I have it. Great. I have seen this. Don't remember. It's wood style, so it should be one of those guys, shouldn't it? Wait, now I'm confused. Sandaru is basically anime team who generally speaks 2 lines per episode, there's no internal dialogue, or exists only so the farmer is beloved by midwits. The problem, I agree that he is just a power fantasy of the writer, and power fantasies can work. Like, I think every shonen has some kind or some factor of power fantasy. Even every action movie has some kind of power fantasy. The problem is it's way too much, and every other character in the series is completely irrelevant. Like, the whole concept of the anime about, or manhwa, whatever you want to call it, about nobody but him being able to get stronger is, I think, its biggest flaw. It basically just says the only guy who can get it more interesting or can get changed is Jinwoo. So Jinwoo is what I call a narrative singularity. I don't know what that means, but I kinda think I know what you mean. It's the only thing that matters. Yes. That's basically what I also said, right? But exactly, like, I think the interesting thing about shonens, especially longer running shonens like Naruto, One Piece, whatever, is the progression of the characters of the story. And this is not possible in Solo Leveling, besides for the main character. The world is subordinate to his whims, the other characters only exist to make him look stronger. Yes, exactly. And another thing that I really disliked is that he cannot lose. Like, every fight he struggled at the beginning, he didn't really draw any consequences. Like, he kind of got away and then he came back stronger and just demolished them. Whose existence directly raises every inch of agency for every other actor in his setting. Yeah, it just boils down to it's kind of like I would say it's like an idealization of maybe something like a K-pop band or like a singer or something, like an actor or any celebrity. If you really like this character, this show is perfect for you because you get more, you get all you want. Like, you're watching basically the, I don't know, the BTS show basically. But if you don't like it and you look behind the curtain and the story and so on, then it doesn't work, which is the case for me. Okay, why the fuck can't I remember that goddamn jutsu? It has to be wood style. Doesn't it? Oh, I mean, oh, I think it's a genjutsu from Kuruna. Yeah, I remember. That's the shit she tried to pull on Itachi. We can change our physical appearance and improve our skills. But one thing I remembered, I don't remember anything that's as bad as Solo Leveling. Like, sure, there are probably some shows that I can't remember right now that have different similar problems, but Solo Leveling definitely has a big problem with the whole, it's only about Sun Jinwoo. Also, it will never stop making me nervous that in the one episode where Sun Jinwoo remembers to be human, displays emotional saves his mother, Solo Leveling fans actually got mad. Yeah, I also heard about this. I'm not a fan of, no pun intended, fandoms in general. I think there's a lot of people who put too much of their personality into a show, like they connect too much to it, and if somebody criticizes that show, they feel attacked themselves, which is understandable. Like, if somebody would talk bad about Naruto, I obviously wouldn't want to talk with this person because the show, I really like the show. But if somebody critiques the show about, like, hey, I don't know, the fillers are ass, or I didn't like that character, or maybe something like I don't even agree with, I would still be open to, I guess, listen to that opinion or discuss it. But a lot of those people are like hype fans who are like hyper fixated on this show and want to put themselves above others by praising this show to the highest. And I think that made a lot of fandoms really, really toxic, like Jujutsu Kaisen, like Solo Leveling. My Hero also had a similar issue, although this one went in another direction. But yeah, I feel like modern, let's call them like TikTok fan groups, or those Gen Z fan groups, can be pretty problematic. Me and Danmachi. I think I don't know Danmachi. Danmachi. Ah, okay, this one. I'm open to discussing how JC's staff is bad suited and how Mori is too fixed on eyes, but want on hate now. Yeah, like, but the same, to be fair, is, I mean, it's also, I wouldn't go to a Solo Leveling fan and like go to his face and say, hey, that's shit and you should feel bad for liking and so on. Like, that's not even what I think. It's just like, I think it's too overhyped for what it is. And this is like maybe a bad characteristic of me. If something is too overhyped, I critique things immediately way harsher than I critique other things. Like there are some shows which you could say are objectively just not that good. But if everybody says this, then I'm like, hey, yeah, we all agree, or rather, maybe let's give it a chance. But if everybody's hyping something up, I'm having really high expectations and they are never met. Like, I think the last time those expectations were met were like Frisian or something. And again, that's really subjective at the end. I have seen it time and time again, like Attack on Titan back then also was super hyped, and when I saw it I was like, of course, it's like a compilation of course really great action, but also just like really big shock moments of characters dying really brutally and they're sudden and so on. I call it the Game of Thrones formula. I haven't seen Game of Thrones, I'm just saying like create a bunch of characters, make the audience have a connection to them, and then kill them off very sudden and very brutally to create emotional turbulence and make the illusion of a deep story or something like this. And I'm not saying Attack on Titan is awful. I think the ending is one of the worst I've seen in a while, or maybe ever. But again, way too overhyped for what it actually is. Death Note and Geese got so overhyped, I've become a professional hater after watching them. Death Note I watched was one of my very, very first ones, so there wasn't really a big hype. This was more like mouth to mouth, like people were saying, hey, watch this, watch that. And I really enjoyed it. But it's been so long that I don't even remember much from it anymore. So I defend on the general principle, however, the technical execution does in fact warrant most of hype. The animation and music are rating 10 out of 10. There are some themes that are nice. The openings are great from Lock Horizon. The action scenes are good. I think the overall story, at the beginning, I was pretty invested. I think it all collapses at the end. And that's also one of my biggest problems. If you can have the best story ever, if you fuck it up at the end, it's basically like shitting on a perfect meal. It can fuck up the whole story. Story is pretty good with the general formula and the finale. I think it's not just like the finale. I already stopped, like I read through all of it, but I started reading after the first season of the finale of the final part came out. Like I think it was 3 seasons, right? And I watched part 1, and then I was like, I'm not gonna wait for 2 years until the anime ends, so I'm gonna read it. Then I read it, and I was like, that's not even something I want to see. That's so bad. Looking back at everything that came, it kind of completely shit all over what it built up, in my opinion. For me, up until season 4, episode 71. Oh, I don't know which one this exactly is. It could be that I have seen this. I think, I should have seen this season. Yeah, this is probably the last season I've seen. One big thing I also have, but I guess that's also personal. I need a main character that I can root for. Even in Death Note, even if you don't agree with Light, I think there is some like interest in rooting for him, or you are rooting at least for L, or for Light getting destroyed. Attack on Titan did neither. Like, I was rooting for Eren, and then when it came out, oh, he's the bad guy, or he's supposed to be the bad guy, I have nobody to root for anymore. Like, the whole show was like, I don't care anymore. But yeah, like, oh, episode 20 was Eren freeing Ymir and the cross starting the rumblings. I already stopped. Like, I think it basically became shit for me when it turned out that Eren is supposed to be the bad guy. Like, this is where I was like, what the fuck am I supposed to do now? Who am I supposed to root for? I'm not gonna root for fucking Reiner and that whole culmination of assholes. But I don't even want to talk about Attack on Titan, to be fair. Like, that show already, it has its good points. I think Levi has one of the best action scenes in the whole history of anime. Like, it's crazy, but that's already like the highlights for me. Change our physical appearance, improve our skills of training and study, but ultimately we are judged by what we cannot change. No idea. Now I'm just praying the folks making Frieren don't pull a berserk. What do you mean pull a berserk? There's a lot of things about I haven't seen Berserk, but I know that the mangaka died. I know that the anime got CGI animated. It's gone on hiatus due to health issues. I mean, yeah, he died, right? Oh, you mean Frieren is on hiatus? Oh. Okay, I didn't know that. That's bad. But yeah, being a mangaka just sounds like kind of like a death sentence. I've heard like mangakas get only like 64 years old or something, which is ridiculous. I have no clue who said this, by the way. The funny thing is about Frieren though, at the beginning I also was a hater. 12 Alkas per year career. What was an Alka again? Is this an organ? Ah, yeah. Okay, I see. Okay, I see what you mean. Oops, just flashed my game. Oh. Okay. I've got an easy one for the last one at least. Right, about Frieren, what I want to say. At the beginning was also a hater. Because again, I know the rough team I also love Frieren. It's a 10 out of 10 for me. At the beginning I was a hater though, because again, the hype was enormous and I have not even like seen anything from it. It was just like, oh, it's the best anime like of the season and so on, blah blah blah. And I was like, what? Where did this come from? And I haven't watched it for like 2 years. And I got in first contact with Frieren because of the ending from Millet or Millet. I'm not sure how to pronounce it still. And I immediately fell in love with that song. I think it is one of the best songs ever created, and I think the lyrics are the best lyrics of any opening, ending, or maybe even just general songs I've ever read. And I had an idea of Frieren because of that ending, which was completely different from the anime. I thought it was way more focused on Himmel and on the connection between, or the not connection, the relationship between Himmel and Frieren. And seeing how the first episode kind of just killed him off immediately, I was so pissed. But then after time, it got better, and I was like, okay, it's actually peak. Never mind. I went in skeptical after seeing it having on another episode. I was a believer. I think it took longer for me. I really like Stark. I think like he's my favorite character. I think Frieren and Fern are too similar. Like they're too calm, and they are creating a bit of a too monotonous kind of vibe. And Stark, although he isn't just like the most eccentric or most outgoing person, he has those moments, those fun moments to really shine out for me. But to be honest, I don't think I dislike any character in Frieren. I think it's very well written. Yes, I'd place my order through Uber Eats and he would deliver by Wait. Übel was the green-haired one, right? It's been a while. Yes. Okay, that's funny. So you like the villainous characters. Or I guess in this case you like the more villainous characters. Yep, miss. I can't cut through anything. Wait, I can't cut through anything? Is this a quote from her? I remember now. For a second I was at like, who the fuck cuts through anything? This is like something Zorro would say. Or technically Sukuna also. Talking about Zorro. It's a male post time skip, no devil fruit, normal haki Methode. She is the brown haired one, right? Just appeared in season 2. Again, Methode Viren. Yes. Yes, she's also, as I said, I can't think of any character I really dislike. Like, nobody is obnoxious or overly obnoxious at least. I think the little elf, forgot his name, I think Zeria. He's a bit obnoxious, but I guess that's kind of his role. Or was he female? I'm not sure anymore. Post time skip. No devil fruit. That's rare. It could be one of those guys. No. It's before Wano. It could be a mink. It could be like Pedro. It indeed was Pedro. Same with Danmachi, to be honest. The character you're supposed to hate are really easy to hate, and everyone else is obviously so fleshed out they could carry their own series. I haven't seen it yet. I have heard very different opinions though on it. Like, as you said, I think a lot of people, I think it's like a love or hate it thing. Like, either you really like it or you don't. But the thing is, even though I have said a lot of bad about like Attack on Titan and Solo Leveling and so on, there are very few animes that I actually really rate low. Like Solo Leveling was one of them. I actually didn't hate the first season because you had some progression in it and the character wasn't a total dick. Sanjin-Woo, I mean. And Attack on Titan at least has good animations and a good story at the beginning. So yeah, I think the only other one I can think of the top of my head that I also didn't like a lot was Ovarino's Wrath. Again, because I called the twist in episode 1 and it was too overhyped. And Tokyo Ghoul didn't swipe with me at the beginning also. But it got better for me, even though the seasons got worse. Wait, Mira no Mi. Isn't Mira the future? If you want my unbiased take, but Danmachi season 1 and 2 are factually weak due to JC stuff being JC stuff, but season 3, 4, and 5 are great. The series is great with strong character, right? Understanding and inspiring scenes. I will definitely give it a watch at some point, but the ever-growing backlog, as always, is not letting go of me. I just finished Katekyo Hitman Reborn, like 203 episodes, really old. I need some short ones right now. I'm watching Kaoru and Rin now, and obviously all the animes I want to watch from the season, like Dr. Stone or not Assassination Classroom of the Elite. The one from the Full Metal mangaka, the Shadows of the Diamonds, I think it's called. What else am I watching? Liar Game. Oh, ReZero, of course. Dr. Stone, I really second. Oh man, that's so sad. I think Dr. Stone, it's definitely the 10 out of 10 for me. But even above that, Dr. Stone is one of those that I wish would run forever. Like, I love the concept so much. Raw superpowers being WikiHow with legs. I mean, he's a smart dude. And he's likable as well. I love this concept of not having like any outrageous superpowers, but as you said, kind of trying to solve everything with real things and trying to base it on reality as much as possible in an interesting, fun way. I really like that concept, but I can see if it's that it's not for everybody. I mean, it's literally, that one is for me like an anti-shonen a bit. Like it's not like about power-ups or anything. It's just about cool ideas. Okay, what the fuck are we talking about? Mira no Mi. Isn't this... I'm searching for the sister. Isn't she called Hiyori or something? Yeah, Hiyori, but she didn't eat the fruit. It's her mother. I need the name. Oh, it's Mirror. Okay, then it's you. But I also like... I like a lot of things, to be honest. I do like action, and I like... I mean... You can see Barakamon right there. I also like just comedic or comedy slice of life. That's Moria. Oh, that was short. That's hard. Hey, I'm not even gonna try. I need the affiliation for this one. It's a straw hat. What? That's not... Oh, is it Jinbei? I don't know, I just hate the concept of shows about genius characters because one of the first things you learn as a writer is that you can't necessarily write someone smarter than the guy who's writing it. I disagree. On 2 points. First, I do like genius characters. And second, it's I think it's just a question of time. Like, a stupid person can write a dumb person if he just needs, if he just thinks about it longer. So basically, if you take something like Conan, like the Detective Conan, if he solves a case in, I don't know, real life time in Detective Conan the show, I mean, if he solves the case in 1 day, then the writer should think about the case for maybe 2 weeks or something to think about a really interesting solution. And you have different methods to go at it as well. Like, you can look at it like a puzzle. I'm not sure if Araki did it like this from JoJo. So genius characters end up relying on the same field for shows to solve every problem. I guess, I'm not sure. I wouldn't... I can't even compare, like... Or I never did compare them like that. Like, if I think of somebody like Light Yagami and like Senku from Dr. Stone, they're like completely different characters. And also I feel like they're approaching it differently. Obviously, they are really smart from the beginning, or they're supposed to be really smart. But Senku seems more like a really academically smart character, like science, obviously. And Light is more about like tricking and rationality and human manipulation, which is a different kind of smart, I feel like. The only smart character I've come across that actually are the Monster. I have seen Monster, but I think I was too young when I saw it. I think it was extremely boring. It's not a bad watch, but it's really, really dry. And I feel it's heavily exaggerated as well. Like, Johann Liebert is the smartest character who ever existed and so on, and yada yada. Like, I feel like it's a really, really strong exaggeration. But it's not a bad watch, definitely. But again, what I mean about writing smart characters, what I want to say about JoJo with Araki, I feel like I read this somewhere, but maybe it's just my own headcanon. Like, you can write a situation to get like your main character or any character into a problem, and you write first about the problem. You write like, okay, I don't know, Joseph has to fight against one of the Pillarmans, and the Pillarmans is reading all his next moves. And then you write yourself in a corner, and then you try to get out of it. That's why JoJo also seems so ridiculous how they solve the situations often, because he has to take such ridiculous approaches to get them out. And I think you can do this similarly with like smart characters. You write them in the corner, or you write a problem and you try to solve it the other way around. So like you first write the solution, and then you create the problem around it. You can do it the same way. But I feel like there are a lot of ways to write smart characters. Monster's also plagued by the problem that the pacing is psychotically slow. Yeah, like when I watched it, I was, I think, 16 or something, and like someone who was mid-puberty and probably already like highly addicted to faster content, although back then it wasn't that bad. That show felt like such a drag, but I finished it. Oh, it's another. Is it Ice Climbers? Is it? Is it Jigglypuff? Is indeed a Pokemon, and is indeed Jigglypuff. Nice. Which is a shame, because it's a good show otherwise. Yeah, as I said, I wouldn't call it a bad show. I actually think, like back then, I was thinking, oh, the more episodes something has, the better it has to be, or the better it is because you are getting more episodes, duh. Like with Naruto, One Piece, and so on. But looking back at it, like, look, I've just finished watching Katekyo Hitman Reborn, and it's now, I think, the complete opposite if you compare to something like My Hero Academia or Jujutsu Kaisen. I think it's way smarter to have these blocks of 12 to 24 episodes instead of trying to drag it out like One Piece, or having fillers like Katekyo or Bleach or Naruto. It can work. I think it can work out again if the story itself is interesting enough and your fan base is big enough and so on. I don't know if it would work today, but I think the shorter pacing is way better, because it also allows for better quality. As much as I fucking love Shonen, I will admit Shonen as a genre has mastered the art of pacing. Depends on the mangaka. Like, I think Oda, even in the manga, is one of the most horrendous paced stories I've read in a while. After time skip, I don't know how bad it was pre-time skip, but One Piece is unreadable and unwatchable, and I still watch it. I'm like, it's like sunken cost fallacy. I have watched so much, I just want to know how it ends. But the modern ones, I agree. As I said, this 12, 24 episode pacing, I think, is perfect. Egg. Yoshi? Bell. Oh, it's Mr. Game & Watch. Is this NES? Is this Mega Man? Oh, it's a villager. Okay, nice. Let's go with Squirtle. Now since you got a working brand, actually think you got no idea how rare that is. What modern post-2020 anime do you think is the best written one? What post-2020 anime do you think is the best written one? Boy, I don't even know what came out. I mean, best written and favorite are two different things. Let me think about my favorites first. As I said, I did like JJK, but I don't think it's because of the writing. I think it's just the characters are really cool and the fights are awesome. I mean, the characters are part of the writing, obviously, but I don't think it's like a super smart story or anything. And I think there are also some really bad characters. Frieren obviously is really strong. That's probably the one. I really, really like Chainsaw Man. I think Chainsaw Man was pre-2020 though, I'm not sure. Chainsaw Man is also... The mangaka kind of fucked it at the end, but I love everything in the first part. It's I think it's a hit or miss again. It's so crazy that either you hate it or you love it. If it's being animated post-2020, it also counts. Also, you mean continue? Yeah, but still I think it would be Frieren possibly. Because the thing with Frieren is, the fights are not even that crazy. Like, what happens in the fights? Like, there's no... Sure, there is a choreography in the fights, but it's not like overwhelming like Dragon Ball style clashes or like crazy choreographies like in Naruto or in JJK or something. The fights are rather short and tactical. It's all about kind of the in-between. It's a very vibes-based anime, I would say. So I would probably say Frieren. But it's not my favorite. It's a 10 out of 10, yes, but I think from the 3... Oh, it depends how I feel. I also really like My Hero. My Hero has a lot of problems though as well. I think today I would say JJK. But it could change any day. I would argue Frieren vs. a clone, to be fair, reaches shown levels of animation through different means. Yeah. But again, if you compare it to something like, I don't know, Naruto vs. Sasuke, you can take any fight. All their clashes were peak. That's insane what they pulled off there. Like, nobody gets close to this, I think. Maybe Gojo vs. Sukuna will, but... Did you watch 86? Not yet. But it has insane good openings and ending songs. And with not yet, I mean I don't know when I will watch it, but it's on my list. Let's try to get the typing here. It's a Greymon. Gray Pokemon that's not stone or ground. Let's try to get the typing. I mean, what typings do we even have? We have like... I'll just say the following. It's the only franchise that made me cry reading the novels and then cry again watching the anime. Oh, that's a pretty strong role to watch it. But I also heard some negatives about it. I don't know exactly what it was, but I think it's also a bit the community is a bit split on that one. Oh wait, it is actually Electro. Oh, it's Magnetilo, right? But reading, getting emotional just by reading the story that's difficult, I think. I don't think, but I also don't read a lot, so it was not most of the negatives I've heard for Angry Birds down to a subset of people being allergic to mecha. All right. I also don't like Gundam, but it's not that bad that I'm not like, oh, I won't watch it. I watched Evangelion, I watched Code Geass, I watched the one of 02, what was it again? Darling in the Franxx. I think these are all. I did dislike the mecha parts the most, but the rest of the stories were fine. Code Geass I actually find I liked. It's not like 10 out of 10, but it's good. But it's also been a while. Darling in the Franxx shit the bad at the end, but the beginning and the middle part was good. And Neon Genesis, I feel like maybe aged not that well, or maybe is a bit like has a nostalgia boost because I didn't really feel it. But I can see why people really like it. I feel it like it's one of those. It's trying to be too deep. Just say it's not Gundam. Okay, yeah, at least. Close Commerce and make is that guys basically trying the equivalent of Wises with Legs. Weezes with Legs, okay. Yeah, as I said, it's not like something that will turn me completely off. And just because of the openings and endings, songs, I will watch it anyway at some point. The music is insane good. What the fuck is this? Why is it a yellow card but a red mon? In doubt, just write Pikachu. Raichu. I still don't know what it is. I still don't know what it is. Am I stupid? Is this some weird form? What the fuck is this? Is this Gen 9? Let's just say 86, despite only having 23% being basically abandoned by the publisher, is still in my top 5 all time. You mean abandoned by the publisher like it's not getting another season or what? Oh, it's you, right? Okay. What the fuck is that artwork? It's gathering honey daily. It's rubbing it into his leg hair to transport it to its nest. What the fuck? Manga's dead, no news, anime continuation, and the light novel is being stalled. Oh, okay, that's unlucky. Like, is there a reason why the light novel is stalled? Like, is the author sick or something? Because I'm reading Hunter x Hunter or Hunter x Hunter, and I'm not the biggest Hunter x Hunter fan, but I'm already like on the... I don't expect this thing to ever be finished. Writing Salbro, I'm a writer. I'm not saying anything. I wouldn't consider myself a writer, but I have to write for my game, so technically I'm a writer. Or I have to narrative design for my game, so... And then the guy who bankrolls the series considered it dead while the motivation rise up. Fair. Yeah. I guess writing as a professional is super scary because it's this thing where you have to do it for a pay, or when you have to do it for a paycheck, it becomes really scary, I feel like. Who the fuck is putting honey on his leg hair? You don't even have hair. Is it one of you guys? What's the typing? Bug. Which bug has leg hair? By the way, a new daily Squirtle just dropped. Squirtle. I'm not sure if this one is in my dailies. Ah, okay. I can try that one. Can do that one maybe here. Alright, it's bug flying. This motherfucker doesn't have leg hair. What did Tyler? Whoops. Jump scare. What are they talking about? It should be probably one of the best free games out there. Okay, I will try it out. Who the fuck are you? Oh, okay, I immediately got it. Nice. Okay. Now leak. It's female mana ranged, but it's not bot lane, is it? Bot? Nope. Oh god. Who's mid lane? Ari, maybe? Nice, got it. Wait, I just skipped too far ahead. Who wants a piece of the champ? That sounds like Draven. Never mind. Who's boasting like that? Set? Okay, I need to hear it. Maybe Ezreal.
Who wants a piece of the champ?
Who the fuck is that? What? I have no idea. I think that's a skip. You can think of one. I have to be a bit fast today. I have to go in half an hour. Actually, maybe 40 minutes. Jax? He's calling himself champ, really? It's kinda lame. Yeah, that's Draven. Should be his ultimate, yep. Yes. Looks like project skin, don't know which one though. Shield. Who's using shields? Is this even a shield? Try to zoom out a bit. Oh wait, that's... Wait, it's not Zona. Oh, is it Seiju? Yeah, okay. Never seen that skin. That should be Project Seiju. Okay, great. Oh wait, isn't this just Limbo? Nope. I don't think I know it then. That looks a bit like an anime. Is it Omori? No, Omori looks different. Yeah, I don't think I know that one. Lorelei and the Laser Eyes. Okay. Haven't heard of that one. Okay, is this the Squirtle? High swipe through the letters, play. You can go in any direction, find the next word. Finish by spelling tutorial. Tutorial. Good luck. Holy shit, 63 words? Oh, okay, I see. I have played one of those. Testing my English word skills, that's always difficult. I'm already struggling. We have... Oh, it's too short. Oh, it has to be at least 5 letters, huh? Okay, I see. Just say this, anarchy helps expand your English vocabulary. Definitely, I mean, everything connecting word skills, especially in different languages, is helping out. Also, today's border established. Yeah, I don't know how long I will stay on this one. If I want to get through the other ones. Usually it's easier. I see bling. I see... I see jack shit. Where are my vowels, man? We have an I, we have an E, we have 2 U's. I guess Y is not really a vowel, but kinda. Oh, there's an O. I want to do something like womb, but it doesn't work, I think. I just say this is something you can just do on your phone, the bus if you're bored or something. Yeah, I agree. But I don't think it's something for the dailies because like we'll never finish this. Like I would have to say, okay, this one is finished if I find like 10 or something. But this might take too long for today. But I can definitely try it out for maybe like, yeah, let's put it here. Maybe for that we have a bit more time. Okay, let's get through this one. The pattern I found for the sport so far involves the obel or umbel. Okay, I see. That's a China angle. That's nah, Thailand is too close. Let's try. Is it more in this direction? Pakistan. Oh, it's even closer. Is it Saudi Arabia? Wait, is it just Africa? Congo. Botswana. Okay, it's in this area. Kenya. Tanzania. Okay, we're getting there. Zambia. Democratic Republic Congo. Is it Uganda? No. It's down there. Is it wait, Tanzania I had. Is it Mozambique? Is it Rwanda? Is it Malawi? It's Malawi, okay. Oh, that was a more difficult one. Norway to Luxembourg. Okay, that should be straightforward. Sweden. Can write. Denmark, Germany. That's it. We have Luxembourg here. We have Germany here. We have... But you are Norway, you are Denmark, you are Sweden, yeah. Now, Germany. Is this Africa or is this South America? But I don't remember a South American flag that has black in it. It's probably Africa. It's not Angola, but let's try it. Okay, it's more to the west. Wait, that's further away. Sao Tome and Principe? Sao Tome and Principe? Wait, are we in the Caribbeans? Dominica? Bruh, Dominica? Okay, we are in the Caribbeans. Okay, I have no idea which flag that is. This could be Suriname, maybe. This could be... Wait, Dominica was actually pretty close. How about Saint Kitts and Nevis? Martinique. I don't know where it is. Martinique. Okay, just straight up here. Does this count as a country? Impossible one. Now Seychelles. That's what was it called? Something with A. Albania, yeah. Okay. Okay, now this one. Zebra, Buttercup, Ace, Cheshire Cat, Break, Peppermint, Green, Bubbles, Love, Oolong, Deuce, Bliss, Nettle, Candy Cane, Blossom, and Bee. Okay, we have tea. That's not bubble tea. Peppermint is kind of tea. I don't know if there's like a blossom. Nettle, I think. Wait, I think that's its teas. Yeah. Oops. Misclick. How is this one fitting in? Characters from Alice in Wonderland. Or things from Alice in Wonderland? Maybe candy. Oh, it's striped things. Cheshire Cat, Candy Cane, Zebra. What else is striped? The bee is striped. Okay, now... Now I have no idea. Love? This break. No. Deuce? Deuce, ace. But I don't see anything else card related. How's that's some word thing probably. How's Buttercup fitting in here? Is this a character name? Wait. I think those are character names. Wait. Aren't those like My Little Pony names or something? Shit. Oh, it's the Powerpuff Girls. True. Wait, but this wasn't there only 3 ones? Or is it 4 names? Anyway. Ah, true. Ace, tennis. Love, I don't know. Deuce, I know. Break, I know. Okay. Got through that one. Now some basic math. Whoops. No pluses. Okay, we go the other way. We go 49 minus 8 minus 4. We have 1 minus. Okay. Are you a multiplication? How about 50, I don't know, 5? So we want 18s, and 18 is something like 3 times 6. It is indeed a multiplication. It ends on 5. We have a 6 somewhere, probably here, 65, so we want 8, we want 28. So how do we get 28? 28, 4 times 7? Yes. And the final boss. Fire, water, earth, wind, air, element, human, love, emotion, healing, family, thought, idea, animal, pet, food, plant, animal. How about a dog, a cat, a mouse? How about a fish? How about a bird? Okay, how about an animal shelter? How about a pet? Oh, we did have pet. How about brush, fur, wild, bear, poo? How about it's not anything with family. Maybe it's the opposite. Maybe it's stress, hate, no, war, fight, animal, bait, a frog, a forest, a tree. I don't see it at all. A bee, insect. Okay, I think animal is a bait. Don't feel like I'm getting closer. Metal, rock, stone, mountain, sea. Here, sea, feel, eye, zoo. No. Inspect, observe, experiment, art, music, religion, politics, sport, language, math, physics, chemistry, biology, nature. The pattern of old message. Rhyme, step, wait, body, movie, entertainment, sky. Okay, I'm completely lost. Play, aquarium. Oh god, did I have a stroke? Aqua. see, roll, touch, jump, red, blue, yellow, green, orange, purple, white, gray, black, brown, rainbow, food, eat, drink, live, life, love. Scream, horror. Sharp teeth. Okay, I'm gonna give myself one hint. Cardiac arrest. Heart. Brain. Wait, why was sport so low? Jog. Sprint. Oxygen. Stamina. Okay, I give up. I have no idea. Nurse. Ah, okay, I forgot to go into medicine, huh? Medicine. 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 Medical. Doctor. Ah, okay. Well. Happens. Okay, I have 15 minutes left to work on my game right now. So let's see, what do we got? I think I'm just gonna use it to fill out the spawners. With the flying enemies. Because I can't think of anything I can start and stop so quickly. Yeah. I mean, it's... Bruh. It's boring, but has to be done. Oh, shit. Apparently it's not that boring that I can't do it properly. Burn, unspice, unspice. Unspice, unspice. Let's fill those ones out. Okay, that's good. Let's go into Fire World. Okay, we have you. We have a lot of unspice here. There's probably a smarter way to do this, which I cannot think of right now. Okay, Fireworld. I know that Fireworld 3 doesn't have Unspice, so we can skip that one. 4 does have them though. But not as many as I thought, huh? Only one. Interesting. What? Number 4, number 5. You do have some. It's parallel on you. Bing bang. And down here 2 more. I don't think we have 1 and 6. No. Do we have 1 and 7? We should, yes. Here. One more here, and so it's parallel. Here. And 2 more here. Fireworld. 7, 8. Definitely has some. Wait. Ah, yeah, this one is the encounter. The encounter room, Fireworld 9. Should have some more. Or rather, I guess you can call it encounter. Maybe it's more like a arena fight, arena battle. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. Yep. Number 10. Two Unspice in there. Two Unspice in there. I think 11 doesn't have Unspice. Let me see real quick. Nope. 12 does though. Only 1. Bruh. Oh, now that I think about it, I think the city doesn't have that many. Yeah, 13 has none. 14 has some. 15. I think 15 doesn't have any unspice anymore. Nope. Yeah, this is the arena. And then should be it. Okay, got that one out faster than I thought. Still have a bit of time. Is this something I can talk about? Something I did here. So I did run the whole calculation through the AI script, or through the AI in general. That gave me some numbers I can work with. The question is, what would be the next step? So I have a XP spread for each level, as well as the experience that enemies give out per level. Wait, actually, do I? Where's the experience spread? I lost it. But I should have it anywhere. Ah yeah, here it is. And I think, to be honest, the next step would be just to put those numbers in the game and try out how it feels. It should be pretty straightforward though. The XP distribution doesn't have to be perfect on the dot. I cannot prevent the player from grinding anyway. I can only kind of estimate how much he is doing or how much I expect him to do to reach certain levels. But that's not something I can just implement really easily here. I think I need a new sheet anyway. Let's maybe start the sheet already. Let's call it experience scaling, like this. Hero level and hero experience needed. So obviously we start on level 0, so we don't need any experience here. Yeah, fuck it, let's go to 21 for now. How can I copy this? An easy way. Can I do this? Yes. Okay, that's the idea for level 1 to 16. Enemy level, enemy experience. What you call it? Distribution? Fusion. That's the same thing. Let's go to 21 as well. I think I can just copy this here. Oh, it just straight up skipped to 20, huh? So I have to do some math. Okay, on the first watch it looks okay-ish. You basically need to beat like 7 level 1 enemies to get to level 2. But you only need to beat 3 level 2 enemies, which is reasonable. You need a bunch more level 1 enemies for level 3. But you only need around, what is it, 6 on level 3. I actually like it. The progression seems fair. What about here? Again, you'll need like 10, 15. I think that's not bad. Let's try that. And try to scale this to higher numbers in the future. Okay, but now I should be preparing to go. Thanks for accompanying me today. Also for the Squirtle suggestion. I might actually have a look at it on my train ride today. So thanks for that. And other than that, hopefully see you tomorrow.